everyone. Welcome to This Day. Happy Monday to you. It is September 21st, only one more day before summer is over. All right, I got a brain teaser for you, so you have something fun to think about. A man takes his car to a hotel. Upon reaching the hotel, he is immediately declared bankrupt. Why? So think about that. We'll come back to that later in the program and give you the answer to that. All right, we do have a couple of meetings to tell you about. Actually, just one meeting to tell you about. The GRF Media and Communications meeting at 1:30 p.m. And if you would like to participate, you can watch along at lagunawoodsvillage.com/meetings. And on our show today, we do have Jeff Parker here, who's going to give us a Laguna Woods Village updates. And then I'm going to tell you how to make a couple of delicious smoothies. All right, let's go ahead and go to the resources that we normally provide you. Of course, things are rapidly changing in our community as well as California. So to follow along with those reopening plans and as we make our way to the next tier, go to covid19.ca.gov. And of course, if you wanted to find out about all of the numbers, you can go to ochealthinfo.com, and then there is a hotline. You can call 714-834-2000. Or you could go to our website, which is lagunawoodsvillagealerts.com, and feel free to email us at info@lagunawoodsvillage.com if you have any questions or concerns. Now, our weather is looking nice. I mean, it looks pretty pleasant. We do have a couple of warm days later in the week, but honestly, it's looking really good, and we don't have any smoke, so things are great. Today, 80-63, very nice. Tomorrow, 82-63. Then we start a little warm. Wednesday, sunshine, 84-64, and then slightly warmer, 85-64, and then Friday, 82-65, looking pretty good. All right, our sunrise this morning was 6:39, and our sunset will be 6:48. Thank you, Joel Goldstein, for sending this beautiful photo of a lot of paddleboarders out there having a great time. Love the shot. The ocean looks very nice there. All right, if you have a photo that you would like to share, maybe of a landscape somewhere around here or a vacation that you may have taken recently, go ahead and email it to us at lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. When we return, we will talk to Jeff Parker. Stay tuned.
By staying home, the community of Orange County has made a difference. But doing so shouldn't mean putting your own health at risk. Hope wants you to know that safe, quality care is available. Don't ignore or delay the medical attention you need. From routine checkups to revolutionary treatments, Hogue is here for you, just as we have been for almost 70 years. Like no other time before, your healthcare choices matter. Get the care you need from the name you trust.
For the sweaty faces and the hidden smiles, the foggy glasses and the sore ears, the determined looks and the muffled laughs. A simple piece of fabric makes a big statement. I care. Let's all do our part to slow the spread. Wear a mask. Learn more at covid19.ca.gov.
Summer is here. Diane's Hallmark has everything you need to make summer cool. From clothing to jewelry to unique one-of-a-kind gifts, Diane's Hallmark is the place to go. Diane's also has a large religious section as well. Come in today to see it all. Diane's Hallmark is located in the Walmart Shopping Center.
Cups, plates, burgers, chips, masks, outdoor air, 6 feet of distance, as few people as possible, and plenty of hand soap. Make sure lowering the risk of spreading COVID-19 is on your list for your next small gathering.
Do your part to lower the risk.
back. As I mentioned, we have Jeff Parker here, and he's got lots to tell us about. Hi, happy Monday.
Good morning to you.
Did you have a good weekend?
It wasn't bad. Worked on my house a little bit.
Well, that's good. We got to do that sometimes to keep them going. So,
Exactly.
All right, so what do you have for us today?
Well, we got a few things. I want to start off with COVID.
Okay.
Just talking about the numbers. These are reported over the Monday. Usually is the lowest reporting because they get behind on the weekends. But
Right.
they had 190 cases, positive cases that were shown, but the testing was up still. So as you look to the board here, you can see that our two percentages up there that really matter, that 4.7 and that 3.9, are doing better. The 3.9, we're under 4% on the testing positive percentage on a 7-day average, so that's really good. And the 4.7, if we can continue that trend, remember it's a 3-week period that they're in these color stratas.
right.
There is the potential that the county could go down into that next strata, which is the moderate, and which is between 2 and 4.9. So if we stay at that 4.7 or
Nice.
go lower,
That'll
they
be
move
great.
in that moderate range.
Although
which
we are still married to the governor
Right.
in this type of thing. It's not like something Orange County can decide to do on their
Exactly.
own, right? Okay.
So they report into the state makes a determination if they've been there. They have to be in that category for 3 weeks,
Right, okay.
each category. Now they're in that, they've been in it for about 2 weeks
2
now.
weeks
so,
now.
So we'll see if that is enough to get them into that next category.
We're hoping.
Unfortunately, we had one more deaths in the Orange County, which is unfortunate. But good news relative to those percentages, definitely.
Absolutely, yeah,
And
looking
relative
better.
to Laguna Woods, still great news. We're still at 49 cases and only 5 deaths, so we've stayed there now for 2 weeks.
Right.
So that's real
Good.
consistent, which means we got really over that holiday period that
Yeah,
everybody
good.
was
The Labor
a little-
Day, everyone was concerned. Yeah,
So
good.
that's real positive that it's moving in that direction.
All right. Excellent.
One of the things that I know you had Brian on Friday, I just wanted to again mention the recreation classes that we have going on, the yoga, cardio strength, aquatic fitness, cardio boxing fusion, a Tai Chi dance, cycling courses,
Right.
and chair fitness. All of those now are open for registration through our online,
Right.
emailing in.
Right.
And we have those classes Monday through Friday.
And those are going to be held outside.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
So he told me about that, and I thought that was really great. And he did mention that they were going to have shade because it's underneath sort of an awning, so that would be
Exactly.
perfect and not get too hot.
And the other thing that we're looking at is now the gym, getting some of the gym equipment out of the gym and into what we call the breezeway type of thing, so that people can actively use some of the gym equipment during the day.
Great.
So again, I want to say Monday through Thursday. I said Monday through Friday, so
Monday
it's Monday
through
through
Thursday.
Thursday on
Okay.
the classes. And again, just you can call or go online and register for those classes through our recreation. So it's great that we have that.
Great.
I also wanted to mention that in the budgetary process that we've had, we've finally concluded that with GRF, United, and Third, all adopting their resolutions, approving their budgets. One of the things that it's been talked about out there in the community was, why are they raising our dues and our assessments when we went through the COVID thing? Really, the assessments haven't been raised because of our operational costs. What's been impacted is that we have seen a significant increase in our property insurance.
Right.
And so in the case of Third and United, they've had to address in their budgets the issue of that property insurance, which is more than double because of the wildfires and the valuation of the village. So when you see that assessment relative to Third, that is purely because of the increased cost to the property insurance.
Right.
United's base assessment stayed the same, but individuals will see a property insurance bill along with their property tax bill that comes separately in their budget.
Right.
GRF, on the other hand, was able to use the savings that occurred this year because of COVID-19, use that savings to address their property insurance. And so they didn't include any increase. They stayed the same as last year. So there has not been an increase in anybody's assessment based on our operation mode. It's just really been focused on how do we pay for this insurance
Right.
issue that's really been significant this year.
Exactly. Well, we've been talking to a few of the directors, and they go over those numbers, and they're astounding. They really are. And it's just, like you said, the valuation and the wildfires is not helping, because I think insurance companies are getting really worried about how dry everything is becoming.
It's real serious, because one of the things that we've been informed about is that there's been some associations up in Northern California that have actually had their insurance canceled because all of the insurance companies are pulling back. And the reason I'm pulling back is they've had so many claims in the last few years with wildfires. It's almost like they don't want to insure at the level that people need to be insured at. So that's one of the big challenges that we have going forward.
Exactly. Well, good luck with that. That is a challenging one for sure. Now, in regards to COVID and reopening, there have been a few people who are upset about it, that we're not moving at fast pace. But of course, you've always come on and said, we're doing it the way we should be doing it because of the governor, and we're trying to follow along based on the fact that we do have some of the highest risk folks here in the community. So I know there was a little bit of a protest. So did you want to address that today?
Sure. One of the things is the protest is everybody has a right to have their voice. And I appreciate we're actually going to have a meeting today with some of the individuals who have expressed concerns about where we're standing and why we're doing what we're doing. So we're going to go through and explain where we're at relative to the state, where we're at relative to the county, the regulations, and why the village took additional steps, such as our resolution that all of the boards passed, saying we're going to limit the amount of people that can congregate to 15, so that we don't get into a situation where we have that spread. Success, obviously, at 49-5. We want to keep that. Laguna Woods is one of the lowest percentage-wise, numbers-wise cases in all of Orange County. And I think the residents have been very key to that, and we're very proud that they've been able to communicate that. Having and opening up facilities is the greatest risk. Indoor activities is the greatest risk. Moving towards more and more outdoor activities, we've done it in two areas. We've done it in an area where we opened up some facilities, but gradually wanted to make sure that we could create that social distancing and get people to wear masks and be in that right state for those activities. As we saw those activities work, and that people participated efficiently, then we expanded those activities, which we've done with pickleball, tennis, and all that. Same way we're looking at swimming. We got in the lanes, so we had people segregated. Then we opened up pool 4, so we could have more of a recreational pool. Again, with the social distancing, make sure everything's wiped down and clean with their reservations. And we'll continue to look at that. We have one more pool that we could potentially open, and we're looking at our numbers. And if it's safe to do that, and the numbers are needed, then we'll open up that additional pool. We're going to evaluate that this week.
Exactly. Well, that's great. I mean, obviously people do have the right to have a concern, and they can certainly voice their opinions, and glad you were able to meet with them today. So good luck with that.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
All right. Well, thank you very much for the information.
Oh, it's great.
We'll see you again on
Have
Friday.
a good week.
All right, you too. And remember, your boards are here for you, so if you have any questions or concerns, you can always email them to info@lagunawoodsvillage.com, and they will be forwarded to the correct board person. We'll be right back after this.
In a time of need, it's more important than ever to have caring professionals around you that exemplify kindness, compassion, and empathy. Alethea Home Care is a non-medical, family-owned company aiming to improve and maintain the quality of life for our clients and their families. We work hard to ensure your loved ones are safe and comfortable in a warm and familiar environment. Located right here in Laguna Woods, our services include companionship, light housekeeping, respite care, hospice support, transportation, and so much more. Spoil your loved ones with quality care and call today.
Did you know there's a link between diabetes and cardiovascular disease? If you have diabetes, you're more likely to have risk factors associated with cardiovascular disease, including obesity and high blood pressure. Take steps today to reduce your risk for cardiovascular disease, manage your A1C, blood pressure, and cholesterol levels, develop or maintain healthy lifestyle habits, and learn ways to manage stress. Take medicines as prescribed by your doctor. Stop smoking or using other tobacco products. Take diabetes to heart. Visit niddk.nih.gov to learn more.
Hearing aids require a lot of attention. Don't underestimate the problems earwax can cause. Come in and see inside your own ear canals to find out how much blockage you have. Debris like earwax can cause up to 45% reduction in amplification. Your hearing aids may be able to be significantly improved to help you hear conversations clearly with a simple office visit. Every day, patients say, "Oh my gosh, that sounds so much better." Stop in or call us today for a complimentary cleaning and ear inspection. Tell them Stuart sent you.
Today, we are marking the beginning of a new era as City of Hope opens its first location right here in Newport Beach.
We have 500 scientists and doctors who have dedicated their lives to beating cancer. So they use that intellectual capital to try to make sure every patient gets the best care possible that's known to science.
Well, it's been pretty hot lately, and you know, it just could be getting hotter here, and it is summertime, so why not make a delicious cold smoothie? So we have a couple different ones we want to tell you about. The first one is a fresh mango smoothie. 1 cup mango, 1 cup plain non-fat yogurt or vanilla, a half a cup of crushed ice, and if it's a little too thick, you can always add milk or water to it. So that sounds absolutely delicious. Watermelon with ginger and lime. 2 cups of chopped watermelon, juice of 1 small lime, 1 tablespoon chopped fresh mint, and 1 teaspoon grated fresh ginger root. Now the ginger root gives it a kick, and it also helps with any tummy issues you may be having. So that might be a delicious one to try. Blueberry kale smoothie. Now this has 3/4 to 1 cup orange juice, 1/2 to 3/4 cups blueberries, 2 cups kale, and that is it. So that looks pretty good. And you mix that all together and you've got yourself a delicious blueberry kale with some delicious good for you stuff. We have ginger plum smoothie, 1 ripe plum, fresh or frozen, pitted but not peeled, 1/2 cup of orange juice or other fruit juice, a 1/2 cup of plain yogurt, or 1 banana, and 1 teaspoon grated fresh ginger. And that's got a lot of flavors in it, so that sounds like a really delicious one. Then we have the blood orange and strawberry smoothie, and I am super partial to the blood oranges that you can get at Trader Joe's. They're nice and small, so you can just peel them and you can throw them right in. 2 cups or 16 ounces of blood orange juice, 1 cup fresh or frozen strawberries, 3/4 cup or 6 ounces of vanilla yogurt, 2 tablespoons honey, 4 ice cubes, and you garnish with 4 fresh strawberries or orange slices or minced sprigs. Now, actually, this one sounds like the best one to me, so give that one a try. Now, here's a yummy one, Virgin Miami Vice. 1 ounce pineapple juice, 1 ounce coconut cream, a 1/2 ounce of half and half, 1.5 ounces of strawberry puree, 1.5 ounces of lime juice, 1/4 ounce of simple syrup, 1 cup ice crushed, and to garnish it off, a nice strawberry. And this one sounds super fresh and kind of similar to a pina colada. Coconut banana smoothie is the last one I have. Put in ice about a handful or 2 large bananas, 1.5 cups non-fat vanilla soy milk, 1/4 cup low-fat or non-fat vanilla yogurt, and 1 teaspoon of chocolate hazelnut spread, such as Nutella. Now, any of these recipes, you could always add some whey protein to, so you could even turn it into a meal and not just a snack. So, absolutely delicious. So enjoy your hot days with your delicious ice-cold smoothies.
At the Memorial Care Breast Centers, our sole focus is to save lives through annual mammograms. We've implemented the following safety measures to keep you safe during your appointment. All patients are screened upon entry and will be asked to wear a mask. Waiting areas and dressing rooms have been rearranged and are being disinfected more frequently. Appointment times are staggered for social distancing. All staff are screened upon entry and wear appropriate PPE. Our standalone breast centers are located throughout our communities, and with easily accessible locations from Long Beach to Rancho Mission Viejo, we're here for you, close to home.
This crisis has changed almost everything, but not our resolve. We've pulled together, worked hard to keep each other safe. We've flattened the curve and are starting to reopen our communities. We can protect the people we love and help Californians get back on their feet. For our families and our communities, let's stay the course and stop the spread.
I'm Dr. Beto, Doctor of Physical Therapy, and I want to share with you a Medicare program that allows safe in-home treatment. No more crowded clinics, no more waiting rooms. If you or your loved one are suffering from pain, poor balance, strength, or have had a recent fall, we can help. Call Care2 Health now to see if you qualify.
All right, we will read our brain teaser one more time for you. A man takes his car to a hotel. Upon reaching the hotel, he is immediately declared bankrupt. Why? Well, because he was playing Monopoly. He lands on a property with a hotel and doesn't have enough money to pay the rent. So that was a good one. I think we may have done that one before, so sorry if you already knew, but otherwise, that was a good one. All right, we have a movie that is coming up today, and it is at the usual times, 2 and 6 p.m., 2 with subtitles, 6 without, and it's called Stand By Me. Great flick. After learning that a stranger has been accidentally killed near their rural homes, 4 Oregon boys decide to go see the body. On the way, Gordy, Vern, Chris, and Teddy encounter a mean junkman and a marsh full of leeches as they also learn more about one another and their very different home lives. So a nice bonding flick there for the guys. So anyway, that's today, and it's called Stand By Me, and that is brought to you by Hogue. Let's also talk to you a little bit about what Jeff was saying earlier, is that there are different hours now for the courts. So for tennis, paddle, and pickleball, they are now open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. And you can now do the new online registration, was done through Courts Reserve. However, you can still call in on the phone. But the best thing to do is to go to lagunawoodsvillage.com website, go to the recreation tab, and then you can scroll down and find all the information there. Or you can call them at 949-268-2481. And then we also were talking about new outdoor classes that have started already. And again, the best thing to do is to go look online at lagunawoodsvillage.com. But Jeff was mentioning they have aqua aerobics, they've got yoga, cycling, chair fitness, cardio strength, all sorts of really great stuff. And then they're also going to try and bring out the gym equipment. But again, go to lagunawoodsvillage.com, the recreation tab. But then again, you can also call 949-268-2481. So there you go. A lot of great stuff is happening in the village. And, we're reopening as fast as we can in terms of aligning ourselves with the governor and the reopening plans. And as Jeff mentioned, looks as though we're looking really good about maybe moving to the next tier. But of course, we still have 1 or so more weeks before we can actually do that, or we'll just wait and hear what the governor has to say. But of course, you can always go to the websites that we always mention regularly if you would like to know what the governor is doing, and that is covid19.ca.gov where you can find all of that information, including the charts that we show you on a regular basis. Those are found at ochealthinfo.com. All right, let's take a look at our weather one last time. Again, it's looking nice and pleasant for the next couple of days. And yay, the smoke has moved on. Our temperatures are a bit cooler and we don't have too much wind. But you know, that could change because we still haven't experienced our Santa Ana winds quite yet. So we do still anticipate that happening. But tomorrow is the last day of summer and we move into fall. So we are looking at a very pleasant temperature of 80, 63 today. And then tomorrow, 82, 63. Wednesday, 84, 64. And then Thursday, we are looking a little bit warmer, 85, 64. And then Friday is dropping down to 82, 65. And into the weekend, we're going to be looking at some additional nice temperatures. Then, as I mentioned, sunrise was at 6:39 this morning, and our sunset will be at 6:48. So there you go. All right, have a great day in the village. Happy Monday. We'll see you again here tomorrow at 9 a.m. And then, of course, you can always rewatch our program at 12:30 and 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Take care. Have a great day in the village, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.
There are many treasures within the walls of Laguna Woods Village. The foundation of Laguna Woods Village is one of them. Nowhere in the nation has a community embraced a commitment to assist its own residents with temporary emergency support. Since 1997, the foundation makes that support available through donations by individuals, clubs, organizations, and bequests. Help the foundation to help the real treasures within the village, our friends and neighbors.
Do you know how secure your money and personal information will be on your next real estate transaction? Escrow Options Group is the only escrow company trained by the FBI on fraud. We also carry cyber fraud protection and have received the largest industry security measure, the SSAE certification. Ask your real estate professional to open escrow with Escrow Options Group to ensure the protection of your funds and personal information on your real estate transaction.
At Harvard Eye, we're so happy to be open again to see you for all your medical and surgical eye care. We're taking great care to protect everyone from COVID-19 by seeing fewer patients, spacing out chairs in our lobby, sanitizing our office constantly, and doing much more. The world is changing a lot, but what hasn't changed is we're honored by your trust and confidence and committed to keeping you safe. We can't wait to see you.
This is Dr. Trin from Irvine Clinical Research. I hope that during this pandemic that you're doing well and keeping safe. During these times, I want to let you know that we're still offering memory testing at no cost through Healthy Brain consultations. If you or your loved ones have concerns with memory loss, you don't need to leave your home to chat with me. We're offering these consultations online. Call us at 753-1663 to schedule your Healthy Brain consultation video chat. Thank you so much and take care.
Now there's a different way to buy a new Lexus. It's called CarDash, only available at SouthCountyLexus.com. It's amazingly simple. Visit SouthCountyLexus.com, select and reserve your new or pre-owned vehicle that comes with a 5-day love it or leave it guarantee. Apply for credit, calculate your payment, and even appraise your trade-in, all online. Once you arrive at the dealership, just pick up your car and drive home. Push a button, get a Lexus. South County Lexus, where different is amazing.